in Nigeria, we have various organizations involved in competitions, awareness initiatives, and um, compet- um, contests here and there for both young people and those who are also young at heart to showcase their talent. And I have one of such group in the studio today. We've had them before, but we have them again in the studio today to talk from a different dimension. And I have with me in the studio Joseph Gagel, who is the curator of the African Art Foundation.
Yes.
Good morning. And I also have Olayinka Shangotoye,
Good morning.
a two-time winner of the National Arts Competition.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of Shangotoye?
I think it's a Yoruba name and it means God of Thunder. What
I
a
wanted to be
chieftain
sure.
say.
Hey. So are you from the Shango lineage or what?
I came to this world and I made the name as my family name, so I continue bearing it.
Okay, that's very good. Well, at least you know the meaning of your name.
Yeah, sure.
Because some Nigerians cannot tell you the meaning of their names, and I think that is very sad. Welcome to Morning Ride. So you've won this competition twice.
Yeah.
So you must be a good painter. Wait. All the while when you in the studio here, while you're in the studio here, you didn't paint anything.
In my mind, I've painted everything.
Ah no, that one is Ojoro. What do you mean in your mind?
In my mind, I've painted and documented
Was it that we just see things like that in the movies when you just see somebody with a passion for painting? Anywhere he goes, he has a pencil and a paper, and before you know it, he show you a paper of you because he has painted you. I thought you'd have given me one like that of me.
Don't be surprised after this program.
Okay, but let me adjust myself so that I'll come out well in whatever picture you're going to paint.
No problem.
Okay, so the competition you're having this time around, who are the people you're targeting?
Well, the National Art Competition, it's an annual competition for Nigerian artists, and we're looking to find the next generation of artistic talent in Nigeria. So every year we have a call for entries, and we get hundreds of proposals. And we're really looking for young up-and-coming artists, established artists. It's really open to everybody, regardless of your experience. And your
Even if
skill.
you're an amateur?
It's open to everybody, and we find that throughout the process of the competition that the artists learn a lot and we learn a lot, so we are looking for all skill levels.
I know when I was in secondary school, I tried, God knows I tried my best to really paint and draw, but it never came out fine, so I gave up. But maybe I can also get inspired and do something. You never can tell.
Yeah.
I might just get paint and brush and just splash something on the paper and get an inspiration
From
somewhere.
something.
The process is we choose 12 finalists, and then we have them all to Lagos for a week-long artist retreat, where you have workshops with artists and professors, and you discuss with each other. So the whole point is not just to focus on the finished work, but the process of making the work itself. So throughout the process, with the artists meeting each other, discussing with each other, we're hoping that their own project grows.
And it's a learning ground for those who really have no idea, and I think that is good. And a two-time winner, I wanted to ask, being an artist, is this something really profitable? And I just look at your jacket and your wristwatch. I said, no, don't ask too much. I think it is.
Yeah, art in Nigeria is moving very fast with an organization like African Artist Foundation. They are really, promoting arts and encouraging the young talent to really, put much into their skills, and it's worth doing.
No, but I think it's good for us in Nigeria that we're not just promoting creativity, but it is becoming a lucrative career for a lot of young people. Because in those days, if you're not working in the financial institutions, in the oil and gas industry, people don't reckon with you per se, because they feel you're doing it ought to be something for leisure, not something you should take as your lifetime career. But I'm glad that is changing, because now we see a lot of young people becoming comedians, a lot of young people getting into photography and also interested in artwork. So I want to find out over the years, because this is the 6th edition of the competition, the kind of enthusiasm that you've been getting and responses that you've been getting from the young people in the past 6th edition. How would you describe the enthusiasm, the response? Is it that every year you see an increase, or after it goes up and down?
Every year we find more interest, and I think because every year goes by, more people learn about the competition and see the benefits from past winners of why it's good to get such exposure. And every year we see more entries, and they're becoming very theoretical and critical and really looking at society. So that's something that we find exciting, organizing it, to be able to read the entries and see the quality of the entries improving as much as the numbers.
When you say the kind of exposure the winner gets, can you talk more on that?
So the competition, at first it's a financial reward. First prize is 2 million naira. This year it'll also be a trip to Dubai and a solo exhibition at the African Artists Foundation. We also have 2 other awards, a winner for outstanding concept and a winner for outstanding production, and they both get 1 million naira each. Other than that, it's a national exposure and international exposure. Past winners have gone on to be exhibited throughout the country, throughout Europe. Yinka here, who's won in 2 competitions, is become given him a platform to do future projects, and now people know him as an artist and know who he is because of the platform that reaches so many people.
And you say, as an amateur, I can take part?
Yes.
You won't be biased. You will say, what does she know about artwork?
Well, every year we come up with a theme, and we ask artists to propose an idea how they're going to interpret the theme. This year the theme is identity, who do you think you are? And we're asking for artists to interpret identity and really how they experience life in Nigeria and the world today. And so we ask artists to submit a proposal. So it's not even a work that's already finished yet. And so everyone's on an equal ground, because nobody's completed these works yet, and we judge based on the idea of what they want to do. And that's how we pick the 12 finalists to continue the process.
Okay, but do you have a particular... I know in artwork you have the ones they do with pencils, you have the one on canvas, the one... Can you just do anyone?
Anything. Every year we see painting, photography, sculpture, video. Artists today are mixing mediums and doing non-traditional things. So for us, that makes us exciting to see something new and something that hasn't been done before.
You just put photography, so I want to get it right. It's not just painting per se. You can also do like a photo docu.
Yes, it's the whole spectrum. And Olayinka is a photographer. So
of what you've done over the years.
Yeah. The 2 times I've won has been with photography.
But what were you showcasing?
Yeah, I'm into a conceptual photography, not you sitting in the studio taking your picture. I thought of an idea and I compose it, bring it into my front, then I take the picture, as it goes with the theme that is given. Yeah.
So tell us about your winning photos.
Yeah, the first prize I first won, that was 2009. I was still in school, and when I saw the poster, National Arts Competition by African Artists Foundation, and I saw the money tag, so 750,000
as a student. I can imagine.
God, I was attracted to it. I touched the poster and I touched my head. I said, Jesus, I'm connected. And surely I was connected. And I was connected, and I thought of the theme. They said, Nigeria, the future I see. Okay, how can we see future with photography? Something that has not existed. So I had to compose it and brought the future of Nigeria into reality.
I'm just curious, what kind of pictures did you snap?
Yeah. I made
give us expo now. What's your own now? What kind of pictures did you snap?
The picture is on the internet. But
just tell us about it for the benefit of somebody watching who wants to know, what kind of picture did he snap for him to win?
Okay, I made a composition of 2 kids and the soap ladder on the floor. Using the soap ladder to form Nigerian map, and I set the 2 kids inside. And I gave them brooms washing the map. So what am I saying visually? That the future is in the hands of the upcoming children, the kids. They're going to be the leader. They're going to wash off this nation through my art. And everybody understood it. And convincingly, it's the jury, they had no even to ask me no question. And I won the
I
prize.
like the way you explained it. I hope, in case you're watching, okay, so I'm trying to help you. In case you're watching, I'm giving you small expo. Okay, you didn't just put the pictures there, but you creatively arranged it to suit the theme.
The theme, yes.
Okay, that's very important. So note in case you want to be a part of the competition. Okay, but you have it's something you have annually.
Yes.
But I know that sometimes I know some shows on television, for instance, started as maybe an annual event. Then when they saw that people were interested, it became like a quarterly event. Now I've noticed that some shows on TV, it's now something that is regular. They don't do it like an annual thing. So do you have plans if more people get interested, instead of making it once in a year competition, you can have it like twice a year or even more than that?
Well, the National Art Competition is a project of the African Artists Foundation, and the African Artists Foundation is a nonprofit organization that develops contemporary art in Nigeria. And so, because we do many other projects, we have many other platforms for artists to develop their practice and expose their work, and National Art Competition is just one of those projects. So a lot of the artists that have participated in the National Art Competition then come to work in other capacities at the foundation, having exhibitions, doing workshops. So we do programs throughout the year, and looking at all different ways to develop contemporary art.
Well, a competition like this, is it, I mean, where do you get your funding from? I just had to ask that.
We get our funding from a wide variety of private companies and public foundations internationally. So it's always, for a nonprofit organization, you're always continually searching for funding.
Okay, so is there a deadline for those, if for instance there's somebody watching and interested to be a part of the competition, do you have a deadline?
Yes, the deadline for the call for proposals is June 15th. You can go to our website, which is africanartists.org. You can also find us on Facebook, African Artists Foundation, or the National Art Competition, and you can find all the details about how to apply. And then after we receive the entries, we will shortlist 12 finalists to partake in the retreat in July, and then the artists will have a couple months to work on their project, and they will have a final exhibition and judging ceremony in November.
Okay, so for a young Nigerian watching and interested in being a part of this competition, what word of encouragement would you have for that Nigerian?
Yeah. I would want to say they should just keep believing in themselves and keep working, because you can only showcase what you have and what you've done, what you've brought to life. So, and tenacity does it all. You keep, even when nothing is encouraging you, you keep encouraging yourself. And surely one day you will get there. You will be brought to limelight.
I like that thing. Even when nothing is encouraging you, keep encouraging yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good.
Thank you.
And I think you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Okay, you might just be surprised when you're shortlisting the names. You might just hear Jennifer Igwe, and eventually, when you want to choose the winner, it's this is Jennifer again. I'll just appear.
Nice to see you.
Okay, thank you for coming to Morning Ride.